What's going on, YouTube? First of all, I just want to say shout out to all my subscribers. We have reached 1,000 subscribers. Man, I couldn't have done it obviously without you guys. I definitely appreciate all the support, all the love, all the comments, all the replies, all the suggestions. We've this channel just really grown. I've tried my best to try to come with some good content for you guys, and I know this ain't in Tacoma. I know most of my followers and subscribers are Tacoma folks. Don't worry. Hopefully we'll have a Tacoma back on this page soon enough. But right now we do have the Charger, the 392. And we also got some other stuff coming up here, Lord willing, this weekend. Got a little surprise for you guys, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, let's just talk about the Charger for a minute. You guys know they got some stuff coming up. They got the King Daytona that they just dropped not too long ago. That was one of Dodge's, the red eye. Basically, what is it, 807 horsepower. People calling it a jailbreak. Basically, all orange. Pretty cool stuff there. Also, we got Ford just dropped their new 5.0. I'm pretty sure that's going to be 2024. Yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out to Dodge, for hooking us up, for so long, coming up with, with these cars with 485 horsepower like my car has here. A lot of people on YouTube are saying basically it's underrated, so it's probably sitting at around 500 horsepower. Obviously the Hellcat, the Red Eye, the Demon, and they put that in sedans, so, I know we don't have a new updated interior. We don't have a new generation, a new body style, and they're talking about getting rid of the Hemis, in this platform. So, let's just give them a shout out. I think this car is a lot like my Tacoma, because, the Tacoma, they're on the, the 3rd gen Tacoma. I just opened the door, kind of, I don't know what for, to show you guys inside, but I didn't really do that. They haven't updated the Tacoma since 2016. Same exterior, same interior, but it's super reliable. It's an awesome truck, best truck on the market. And it's a good looking truck, just like this Charger. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. I mean, I just think this body style looks awesome, including the narrow body. So I totally understand why it was probably hard for them to beat this, to come up with something better than this. But I still want to have a little bit of faith in these guys, that they can produce something else, that they can bring something else to the muscle cars. I understand they want to go electric. I mean, heck, I want to go electric to some extent. But after just driving this, when you have an actual motor, an engine, gasoline motor, ICE engine, you got your exhaust, it's just not the same as an electric car. And I hate to where it's like you have to kind of choose one or the other. And I feel like, I almost feel like I wish that we never even had to worry about it. I wish that gas prices were lower. I wish, that it wasn't such a push for the EVs. I wish it wasn't, as they say, so bad on the environment, the maintenance. It's a lot of good things about EVs, but at the same time, they're two different, it's like comparing apples to oranges as far as I'm concerned. So we'll see how everything goes, but I think Dodge has just done an amazing job with this vehicle, with this platform. And yeah, they could do better with technology, wireless CarPlay, but at least they have it, it's not wireless. But we get it for the horsepower, we get it for the exhaust, for the history. It's just an awesome muscle car. To me, I mean, the Mustang's cool, but I mean, this right here, this is giving a lot of guys excuses who have families and stuff to afford a car with all the horsepower they need and want. So yeah, I'll keep this kind of short. So just shout out to those guys. I know, everybody's kind of a little disappointed with some of the stuff that they come out with for some of their last year cars, but I think they've done an awesome job just in general, bringing back the Charger, bringing back the Challenger, and bringing out new things, the Durango, the Jeep, I can't think right now, the Trackhawk, the TRX, the Demon, always just pushing the envelope. So I want to give a shout out to these guys because I think they've done a great job. Like I said, similar with the Tacoma, we want more technology, maybe more horsepower, but if it's not broke, don't try to fix it. And I think it gets the job done as is. So yeah, so if you're down with Mopar, you know, Mopar or no car, you know, like Andy Mineo said, if you're jumping ship now, you was never on board. So we'll see what they, you know, come up with. I know I'm not really interested in, at this point in time, any of their, you know, the Hornets or whatever, that the hybrid, you know, I test drove, or not test drove, I owned the RAV4 for a while, and I really enjoyed that. So I can imagine probably something with more horsepower, probably even more funner to drive. So I'm not going to knock it, you know, because I haven't drove it. But I know I enjoyed driving the RAV4, which was a hybrid crossover SUV. But still, again, you know, as far as horsepowers, I think Dodge, you know, has been holding it down for several years, ever since the release of the Hellcat, and even before that. You know, we can go back to the 60s and 70s, where they was, you know, bringing out the heat that they got now. You know, I mean, you know, just the history of them, the Charger and the Challenger, the Cudas. I mean, and Chrysler's just done an amazing job as far as muscle cars. And you know, so yeah, I still think this is the best muscle car on the market. You know, I think, you know, whether it be the Charger or the Challenger, these are two iconic cars, and they're really, really nice. So it would have been nice to see if they could have did something, you know, kept these motors going into the future, and just doing upgrades in the bodies, and doing things like that. It's giving us a little bit different look for the inside and outside, and you know, more horsepower. But you know, I think they've done a lot with 807 horsepower, and I believe they still have something else coming. As far as SEMA, I bet you they're probably going to drop something with more horsepower. Maybe they'll drop the Elephant. You know, that's what I'm thinking, because only thing I'll say about Dodge is, I mean, I just always think that they're always, I don't know about their creativity, but I know one thing in sales and one thing in companies, you know, when they're selling things to consumers, is they let the consumer decide. And I definitely think that's one of the things that they've let people do. As far as, I think, some of the wide body kits, you know, there were people doing wide body kits before they actually released the four-door wide body kit. You know, the convertible, people were already doing that. So things like that, I think they're kind of just like, they just kind of listen to the consumers and they bring it to market. So I guess it can be good and bad, because the only bad thing is, like, we've already seen it, so it's not like nothing new. So I just wish they would do a little bit. I know they're innovating now with their new Banshee and their electric stuff, and who knows what they got going on. But I'm definitely happy with this vehicle. Hopefully, you know, it's just one of those things. I've purchased a few vehicles this year, so it's just no telling how long I'll hold on to these vehicles. But if I were to get rid of this, I mean, originally when I got rid of my first 392, hopefully you guys can hear me, I wanted a Hellcat, and that is still the goal. I mean, I take a Hellcat, you know, I definitely would love a red eye, but I definitely want that supercharger. And I mean, and it's just the dilemma again, though. It's like, you, I mean, 485 horses is a lot. It's definitely a lot. Shout out to these guys over here. This is the guys that fixed my RAV4. I'm over here just gonna see if they can do a little buff work for me real quick, buff some stuff out real quick and get me shined up real quick. So shout out to these guys. They've been really good. If you get in an accident, bring your car over here and holler at Jacob. They took care of the RAV, like I said. So I just want to have them do some little buffing real quick on something real quick for me, shine her up a little bit if they can. But yeah, that's gonna end the video. I'll finish this video, but basically, you know, yeah, so if I could get a Hellcat, I would do that. But 485 horses, you know, 500 horsepower definitely gets the job done. Definitely happy with it. So if I did get rid of it, it would only be to try to get a Hellcat. And I think that's the only thing you can do if you got something like this, is just get a Hellcat. I mean, even with the older technology, you're paying for the motor, you pay for the body, pay for the history, pay for the sound, and you're gonna get a good solid car. So I think that's all that really matters as far as that's concerned. So I definitely would like that. This color, I mean, like I said, it looks, when you're away from it like this, it looks like a burgundy, but when you get up on it, you really see that candy painted, the flakes in it, and that red just really pops. So it definitely kind of had to grow on me, and it just kind of changes colors. So awesome car. So I'll leave it at that. You guys, thanks for checking out the channel. Like I said, we got some more content coming here soon. Gonna get some more Tacoma stuff. Thanks for rocking with me, you guys. Thank you. If you haven't yet hit the like or hit the subscribe button, go ahead and do that if you enjoyed this video. So yeah, we'll get back with you guys. Have a great weekend. Peace.